An in-depth study of MBTI goes beyond just those 4 letters. For instance, if you are an ESTP or an ENTJ, it really is more about your mental functions. And in this video, we're going to look at feeling and we're going to look at thinking. So someone who is feeling both extroverted and introverted. An extroverted feeling person is able to really show their emotions. Sometimes they may even be seen to be a little too sensitive at times, and they're especially sensitive to criticism. They value harmony. They are very, very sensitive to what is right and wrong in the world. An introverted feeling person is not someone who shows their emotions. They have very strong emotions, but they hold them inside. They value their identity, and they tend to be very in touch with their own feelings and sometimes even with the feelings of other people. A thinking person, extroverted and introverted. So when you look at the thinking extroverted, this is someone who's going to think out loud. They're very, very pragmatic. They're confrontational. They need objective proof all the time, and they use deductive logic. And we look now at the introverted thinking person. This is someone who uses thinking very strongly, but they use it internally. So people can't really see what's going on inside of them. They're non-confrontational. They use inductive logic. They organize ideas. And sometimes they even seem to be a little detached. Who are feeling extroverted are going to actively seek for connections with other people. They love to love themselves, and they love other people with great ferociousness. They identify with the wants of others. They're going to try to fulfill the needs of others. They're the kind of person they always wish good luck. They always say, God bless you, if someone sneezes. They want to maintain all of their relationships with everyone because they want to focus on what's important for other people. They do need to receive an extreme amount of positive feedback, and they know the appropriate way to act in pretty much all things in all situations. They have great charity, and they also want to care for the people that they need. An introverted feeling person identifies and evaluates constructive options in any kind of situation. They are very value-oriented, extremely strong values, although they don't always demonstrate or tell people what those values are. They attach importance to things in their lives, and they can genuinely sense very quickly whether or not people are being genuine. They're very good at reading other people. They have a desire to have peaceful feelings, and they are very passionate. They have an extremely strong sense of what is right and wrong in the world. A thinking extroverted person is going to really be critiquing and objectively analyzing every situation. They're extremely goal-oriented, and they also set SMART goals, meaning that they really need to have measurable results. They like to see that they have completed something and that they have reached something, and they want to demonstrate that they are progressing. They like to have legal and judicial systems for everything that they do. They plan their days, they plan their holidays, their weddings. They're very planning oriented, and they understand the consequences of actions. They are very much interested in always having orderly everything in their life. Their home is orderly, their office is orderly, their family's orderly, their lives are orderly. When we look at the introverted thinking person, this is someone who processes analysis and has very definitive principles. This kind of a person or this kind of mental function develops processes and strategies throughout life. They're going to consider every side of an issue, and they're going to be able to evaluate it in very definitive pros and cons. They like to define and clarify problems, and they like to be able to categorize things into groups. They need to know exactly where everything stands, and by categorizing something into a group, they have a deeper understanding of what something means. They like to study individual ideas instead of a whole, and they like to see how things function all together instead of pulling it apart, and they really need to have a purpose in life.